Hi, everyone. I'm here today with Malcolm Hollensteiner, a contributing author for Mortgage Manager Mastery. Mortgage Manager Mastery is a sales book for the mortgage industry leadership, whether you're new or experienced. Malcolm has written a terrific chapter that is so pertinent today. Leading your team in a high churn market, re-recruit and retain. Malcolm has a long history within mortgage banking. He is currently director of home loans at Atlantic Union Bank. Prior to that, he was with TD Bank and other lenders. Malcolm, thanks for joining us today. I loved your chapter, as I mentioned before, and I want you to share with our listeners today about the one big idea that they can take away from your chapter.
Well, thanks, Pat, first of all, for including me, and I enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to reading the book next week when I get my copy. So thanks again for including me. I think the big takeaway I would like people who read the book to leave with is just, from a team perspective, obviously a mortgage sales team is a team, and that team is constantly evolving and changing, and players are coming in and out. And you really have to be focused on adding to the team, but retaining your team members is
Right.
just critical. And just that's become more challenging than ever. A lot of it is generational changes and the fact
Mhm.
that, you don't work for the same employee for 30 or 40 years anymore. You could work for 10 or 15 companies, and that's
Right.
not a bad thing, but just, from a management perspective, recruiting is essential, but retention is just as important, if not even more important right now.
Well, I agree with you on that one. And that's really what is the challenge for managers today. And I'm glad that you talked about really what it all meant in your chapter. So let's talk about the action step that managers could implement that they could do that to, in essence, increase their retention.
So I think that the key to retention today is getting to know who your players are and
Hmm.
trying to find common bonds with them and then maintaining close and constant communication. And you can't do it with everyone because there's some folks who are going to be resistant to getting
Right.
close and others who don't think that they need any management or coaching help. But really
Yeah.
it's trying to find whatever common ground there is and then trying to build off of that and to build a relationship.
Well, the better your relationship, the more likely they're going to stay. They leave managers and not companies. So I definitely agree with all of that. So talk about if you look at in the next few years, what are some of the opportunities that you see for managers?
Well, I think if you look at the next few years, I mean, obviously, I think one important area is, how can you help your producers grow their
Hmm.
business? How can you add value to them by increasing their production opportunities? And in some cases, it's helping them to learn the business more, to
Hmm.
become more knowledgeable of products, to understand how to put together options for customers. Another way is obviously to help them find more opportunities, help them develop more referral sources, help
Hmm.
them to get stronger referral sources and to go deeper with those referral sources. So I think helping them grow their knowledge, helping them grow their book of business, and also helping them, go through the roller coaster emotions of being in our business. Obviously right now, we're at the peak, we're at the bottom of the valley. I mean, the roller coaster seems
Yeah.
like it keeps going lower and lower and lower and deeper into the ground. And that's
Yeah.
managing those emotions and helping people through those difficult times is challenging. I mean, I wish I had taken some psych courses in college because I think that would I've never had more of a need today to understand psychology because of just all the different interactions I have where you can tell originators are stressed, they're worried, they're concerned about their future, about their next paycheck. And every deal is so much more important than it
Hmm.
was. So, being able to help be a calming influence, I think is tremendously important.
So our last takeaway for our listeners, what would that be?
In terms of helping them
Yeah.
maintain,
To retain
yeah,
their loan officer.
so I think it comes down to helping them see what their future is going to be
Hmm.
with, helping them to see that, if I continue to do ABC, it's going to yield XYZ results.
Mhm,
And, everyone wants some degree of continuity in their life. They
mhm,
want continuity in their
mhm.
relationships, they want continuity in their career. So if you can help show, the continuous impact of being with the team, I think that's the best thing you can do.
Well, all great insights, and I want to thank you, Malcolm, for sharing them with us today. And for our listeners watching today, if you want to take a deeper dive on Malcolm's chapter, certainly go to Amazon or Mortgage Manager Playbook to purchase the book. Thanks so much, Malcolm.
Thanks, Pat. Appreciate the opportunity.